Yeah, it was good. Didn't feel too great, but I mean, I thought our team played extremely well. We had a good start, and I mean, when when you're playing your first game out there and the team has a great start, it's sort of a relief, and it's easier to handle the puck and do all that stuff. So, just happy with the win here today.
What do you think to have Incident D on the lineup tonight?
I'm not going to look into that. That's the coach's decision on how many players he wants to go with. But like I said, it doesn't matter. It was a great team effort today. Everybody contributed. I mean, when you look at the ice time, everybody's pretty equal. So except for Markey, he played I think 24 minutes, but everybody else contributed today. So it's good to see that, and we should be fresh for tomorrow.
You watched all the games from the outs, and now you're in. What did you see in terms of differences with your team?
We stick together. I think that we did a lot of the good things out there. You saw some really great individual plays, in Galchenyuk and Gallagher and Plecky. But all in all, I thought we played well as a team. We supported the puck. Everybody came back. I mean, even when they're not a threat and they're going, maybe 1-on-4, everybody's back in the zone. So that's really good to see, and that's important, especially in these games when it's 6-1. You see guys like Brandon Press still blocking shots. It sends a message, not only to the other teams, but to the guys on our bench. Everybody's held accountable, and I think that starts from the GM right to the coaching staff, and I think that they've done a great job in terms of establishing that philosophy right from the start, and we're going to be a team, win or lose.
What, if anything, felt different or not right, PK?
Pardon me?
You said things didn't quite feel right for you. What felt different?
Just, the timing. I think that, a couple times in the D zone I made some stupid passes. I just tried to make the play, but the timing was off, and sometimes those things take time, but luckily it was a 6-1 game, and those things didn't turn into anything else, so try to clean that up tomorrow.
It was a nice welcome back cheer from the fans there on your first shift. That must have been appreciated for you.
Yeah, they were loud all game, so I mean there's lots to cheer about today, so that's a compliment to our team for coming out and playing the way that we did, to give them something to cheer for.
Pardon me?
Were you
making an effort to play kind of a simplified game for yourself personally, just because it's your first game?
I think you just play the game. You play the game. The game, you don't dictate the game. The game dictates how you're going to play, and you got to take what they give you. And we have systems in place, but a lot of times you got to make the decision in the moment, and hopefully it's the right one. But you got to play the game when it's all said and done.
You haven't played much with Markov on the power play over these last couple of years because of injuries. How was it tonight? I mean, I know it's just the first game, but still.
Well, he makes it easier for everybody out there. He's a world-class player, probably one of the best defensemen ever play in this organization. So when you're on the ice with him, you just try to get open and support the puck and create some chemistry.
What's your problem with your skate in the first period when you took that spill? Was that just a skate issue, or?
I think there was a sniper, probably sitting where my parents were. No, I lost an edge. I think I might have stepped on a stick the shift before, and then I went, to take a turn to pick up the puck, and you guys saw what happened, face first into the wall. I hit my face a couple times. Scott hit me in the face too, so my face took a beating today, but the good thing, Frankie Boo was there to support me, and nothing happened out of it.
We're talking about Scott using your face for a punching bag. You convert on the power play right afterwards. Is that particularly gratifying when you're playing hard, you take one for the team, and then you get a goal out of it?
Well, I mean, if you ask the coach after, he's going to say, if I punch him back, I'm probably sitting on the bench for the rest of the game. So it's about the team. Like I said, I'll take a punch in the face. I mean, it's not the first time I've taken it, so I'm willing to do it. But it's about 22 guys on the same page willing to do it, and I think we do. I think we have that in this room, and it's great to see.
What did you say to Frankie? That play? Did you call him down?
Yeah, well, obviously I know Boo, he's a tough guy, so if he has to fight, I'm sure he will, but I knew exactly what was going to happen, so I just tried to make sure that he didn't fight him, because I don't want him to have to fight that guy for me. That guy's a killer. What's that?
Did you see Thornton's fight with him?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I'm pretty sure everybody else did. And I told him, I said, listen, I'll take a punch to the face, but as long as he's not going after any of the young guys or anything like that, I don't think there's any need to fight a guy like that unless you have to. I mean, he's a pretty tough guy.
Coach Terry yesterday, PK, Coach Terry said he wanted a humble team. How did it feel to be part of that salute to the fans, your first victory celebration a la Terrien.
It's great, you know, but it's funny. You know, one game goes by and all of a sudden you're just looking at the next one. So, you know, we don't have too much time here to prepare, but we got a good team coming in here tomorrow. And, I mean, we saw the last game. I'm sure that, you know, guys are going to be thinking about that before they go to sleep tonight. And they got a good team. I'm not too sure if Spets is back in the lineup or Gonchar, but, you know, we have to get prepared for that game.
How hard? Sorry, PK. How hard do you have to bust it back on the back check, trying to chase down Cody Hodgson in the second period? There was a pinch that went the other way. I mean, that seemed like it was a real test of like game closing speed and conditioning.
Yeah, you know what? I've been skating a lot. I think my test was I just wanted to see how I felt in the third period. It wasn't so much like, you know, my speed or my quickness or anything like that. I think it was just more of how am I going to feel come the third period? Am I going to have enough energy? And I felt great. So I gotta give a shout out to James Boyd and the Mississauga Steelheads there for letting me skate with them for a couple weeks. They prepared me for this.